I have a few of these vintage 6-pane windows, and I had used this particular one to make a piece of staging art to go with this jewelry armoire. With the jewelry armoire sold, I didn't have a place for this, and so I'm going to give it a makeover. I had previously added this paper to each one of the frames, and it removed pretty easily. I was able to just add a little bit of water and then scrape the glass clean using a razor blade, and that paper came off pretty easily. This is a pretty cool technique, especially using this paper, because I'm able to make it over pretty much as many times as I want and just change out the paper when I want a new look, and that's exactly what I'm going to do here. With my glass nice and clean, I am ready to go, and I chose this adorable Easter paper from Redesign with Prima. This is part of their new Easter release, and I fell in love with his little face. It actually reminds me of the wild rabbits that hop along our property all the time, and so I thought this was a piece of decor that I could frame out his little face and bring this out seasonally in the springtime and hang this on my wall. This window is a really good size for this paper, so I started by cutting my paper out for each piece to fit inside of a window frame. With my pieces cut, I'm going to add Redesign with Prima decoupage gel to the glass. This gel will go on in sort of a milky finish, but it will dry clear, and so you'll be able to see the paper through the other side of the glass, but it'll be nice and smooth looking. I'm going to apply a clean, even coat with nice, smooth brush strokes to the back side of my glass. I'm just going to work on one pane at a time. This decoupage gel has a pretty short open life, and so I want to work with it while it's still wet. While that decoupage gel is nice and wet, I'm going to go ahead and set my piece of paper into the gel, and then I'm going to brush another coat over the top. I seat my paper into that decoupage gel underneath by pressing it in and making sure it's nice and well seated. And then when I apply the decoupage gel over the top, I'm going to massage it into that paper so that it meets up with the decoupage gel that's underneath and forms a solid barrier from the top and the bottom side of the paper. This decoupage paper from Redesign with Prima is actually sort of a woven material. It almost feels like a lightweight fabric, and so I want to make sure that I massage this in so that it gets through all of that texture. I like using the decoupage gel with this paper because it sort of fills the texture on the paper and helps it dry with a nice smooth finish. When I flip this window pane over, you can see that cute little face peeking through. So let's go ahead and repeat this process on some of the other panes so you can see it again. So the steps again are to make sure my glass is nice and clean, apply an even coat of that decoupage gel, set my pre-cut paper into the gel and make sure it's nice and seated, and then I'm going to apply a coat of that decoupage gel over the top. I can also trim the paper anywhere that I need to after I've laid it. If I feel like there's some excess, I can go ahead and trim it while it's in its place. I'm going to massage that decoupage gel into the paper and let that dry, and that's going to seal this, and that's really all that I need to do. So I'm going to put some music on and you can watch me finish this one up. This paper can come with some wrinkles in it from the packaging, and all I did here was I used my heat gun and just applied a light bit of heat for just a few seconds, and it removed those wrinkles. You can use an iron on a low setting if you want, or you can apply it with them in, and usually they will flatten out once you add the moisture from the decoupage gel. With all the pieces of my paper applied, here is the finished product from the front side of the glass. You guys, this is adorable. Think of all the different papers you could use. I love the chibi finish on this old vintage window, and that little face peeking through is truly adorable. You guys can find the link to everything I used in the description for this post. You can find more Brush by Brandy on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube, and on my website at brushbybrandy.com. And don't forget to click that subscribe button for more Brush by Brandy on YouTube.